What's up everybody and welcome to another video. My name is Ross McFarlane coming to you from Engageya 3980, and in this video what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building a native advertising campaign using Clickbank in the vertical Nutra, and we're going to be using the direct native advertising traffic source called Engageya. I'm going to be taking you through the step-by-step process of 1, finding an offer, 2, building the funnel, 3, uploading everything into the tracker, in this case volume, and then 4, and the final step is uploading all of that and starting the campaign within Engageya. So as you can see, I've got the computer here in front of me right now, so let's go and dive straight in. So as you can see, that's us inside the computer now, and the 4 steps that we need to take in order to build a native advertising campaign with Clickbank in the vertical Nutra with the traffic source Engageya is we have to, first, step 1, find an offer. So we're going to go over to Clickbank, we're going to go and find the Nutra offer. Then once we've found an offer, we're going to go and build out the landing page. We're going to find a couple of images, and then we're going to find a headline. Now, just before we get started, obviously, when you do your campaigns, please take some time on doing your images and your creatives and stuff. I'm just going to be doing this for example purposes and show you how it's done. I'm going to be doing a separate video later down the line on how to find absolute dynamite images. But for right now, we're just going to be grabbing a few images. And then what we're going to do is step 3, we're going to create the campaign within the tracker. And then what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Engageya and we're going to set up the campaign. So first thing we need to do is go and find a Nutra offer. So we'll go and head over to Clickbank and we'll do that now. Cool, so here we are here, we're inside the Clickbank dashboard as you can see. So what we're going to do is I'm going to head over to the marketplace. We're going to go and filter by health, and what we're going to do is look for some Nutra products. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Gravity and I'm going to do it at my 50s. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do average conversion over $100. The reason I'm going to do that is because we're running on Clickbank, which is everyone's favourite network, which is the one that you always see on YouTube. Because we're going to be running on Clickbank, most of their offers are VSL offers, okay? So with them being VSL offers, they are tailored to the US market. They've got a lot of US actors in there. They're very aggressive. So it converts really well in US markets, predominantly the US market. So with that being the US market, we have to bear in mind that our CPCs and CPMs are going to be quite higher. So that means that we have to keep the costs or the profits or the revenue relative to the CPC. In other words, every time that you're finding an offer, whichever network you go on, whether it be Affiliates, MaxWeb, YepAds, Gotcha, Leadbit, any of these networks, the lower the tier, the lower the payout, because the payout is relative to the geo. So that's why you'll find a lot of Clickbank offers in the Nutra niche have got high payouts and high upsells, because they're all tailored to the US market. So what we're going to do is, that's why I've made this filter, just in case you're wondering. I'm making the payout relative to the GDP of the country, or relative to the CPC or the CPM, cost per click or cost per 1,000 impressions. So let's take a look. What have we got? We have got, of course, we've got Okinawa. That's not moved for like a year at least. Biofit, new gut and poop. Every time I see that offer, I want to laugh. Anyway, let's just keep moving on. Research, Biotox, Serica, diabetes, we've done that in a previous video. Toe fungus, we've done that in a previous video. Synapse XT, we've done that. Steelbite Pro. What's this? $1 million smile, healthy teeth. Okay, potentially. Could be something we can come back to. Glycinite, Cinnabon, Yoga Bun. What have we got? Steelbite Pro, it's looking up to now. Oh, revision, what's this? New health for your eyes. #1 eye, vision and brain on the market. Huge untapped niche. No competition. That sounds nice. Every affiliate told us it works. Amazing. Get $5 APCs with these proven hooks. Affiliate resources page. So let's take a look at the offer page. Okay, I'm assuming there's a VSL on the affiliate resources page. So let's go and check that out. I didn't want to go there. Yeah, it's okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Open link in a new tab. I want to keep checking out the resources page. Oh, what have we got here? Pre-sale page, simple native page right here. Cool. So that's awesome for us. So that's giving us basically a proven converting landing page. So I can just basically just click on this here. It's going to give me the layout. It's going to give me the headline. It's going to give me the body copy, everything that I can use when I'm coming to this part of my funnel, which is building a landing page. So that is a big plus for that. And I'm just going to keep taking a look at the resources page to see if we can find anything else, any other stuff for headlines or looking for creatives. Like I've got an idea of which angle I'd go with, but what I would normally do when looking at angles is natural way to supercharge and maintain a healthy brain vision. Healthy brain. Okay, so that's giving me another type of angle that I can go with. So I've got an idea of the angles that I want to go with. I want to go with something like something simple that I'd be putting over my eye that would cause my vision to come back, or maybe something like a brain type of angle or something that I'd be looking for to go with. But what I'd be doing if I was actually going to run this offer is I would actually be watching the VSL, combing through the all the resources page, going through the email swipes, taking all the angles and taking all that information and then reverse engineering that and using that in my front end funnel. So when I say front end funnel, I mean images, angles, headlines, and landing page images, landing page headlines, landing page copy. So this is the one that we're going to run with. So of that here, of step one, what we're going to do is we're going to run with, what was it called? Revision in the USA, and it's a VSL. Okay, so that's everything that we know. And it's gave us a pre-sale page, so I'll just write pre-sale. I'll just write that because I'll know off my reference. I'll just know what that means to me. So now what I have to do is I have to go and build out the landing page, find a couple of images, find a couple of headlines. Like I said at the start of the video, when you're doing your images, you're going to be finding, please take your time with this part. Like, please take your time with the images, because this is the biggest thing that's going to get the traffic into your funnel is the images. Like, don't make them too clickbait, but at the same time, they want to have some good images in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and head over to the landing page, and I'm going to go and start building out this landing page and building this funnel and get started with step 2 of building this native advertising campaign. So here we are here inside the landing page builder that we use with the agency, and the landing page builder that we use is called Landerize. Now you can find Landerize within the Debrew platform. The Debrew platform has got everything that you need for running your affiliate business. So if you want to find out more about that and get the software Landerize for your landing page builder, I'll leave a little link in the description below. You can find out more about that. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to move on. Now, like I said earlier in the video, they have gave us the basic best converting, or one of the top converting landing pages right now. Of course, later in the campaign, we're going to make tweaks if we were to run this offer, but for now, this is a good benchmark to start with. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to landing page templates. Normally what I do is I just filter by traffic source. You can see all the different landing pages available within Landerize. And then obviously I'm going to go to native because I'm running native, and then I'm running Nutra, and you can see all the different landing pages that we've got here. So now it's filtered. Now obviously the layout here is this one, so I'm going to go ahead and create this landing page, and I'll call this revision 1 create. And what I'm basically going to do is I'm just going to rip everything on it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over here. It's this one, isn't it? So it's Timothy Seaton. That doesn't really matter too much. Could vision problems mean that your brain is in trouble? Cool. So I'm going to use that. Could vision problems be the root cause of brain troubles? Watch now. Brain is in trouble. Okay, sounds good. Could vision problems be the root cause of brain? What did they say? Brain trouble. Be the root cause of brain troubles. What other word could I think of for troubles? Thesaurus. It's something a bit more compelling. I mean, it's fine. Just let's see if we get trouble. Anxiety, danger. Oh, that's a good one. Fear. Strike a bit of fear in there. Brain. The root cause of brain. Doesn't really make sense. Brain, inconvenience, struggle, problem, mess, pain, anxiety, concern. Disorder. I like that. Could vision problems be the root cause of a brain disorder? Oh yes. Okay, we're going to go for that. Disorder of a. It's going to. Could vision problems be the root cause of a brain disorder? Watch now. I'm going to remove that. I'll just do that. Do that. Watch. Cool. So now I've got that. Just need to do the image. So I just need to replace the image. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen grab. So to screen grab, I'm going to have to move me out of the way for a second. Where have I went? I'm just going to do a quick screen grab. I'm going to grab that. Cool, so that's that grabbed. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Canva. I'm going to go over to Canva. I'm going to go over to Canva, create design, create 1200 by 8. I'm going to upload media. I'm going to upload, which one was it? I just downloaded. Did that download? Download design. No. Cancel. Did that download there? Oh, because it's a screen grab, that's why. Because I'm in the wrong bit, Ross. Upload media. It's on my desktop. There it is there. Open. Cool. Let that upload. Move me over here for a bit. Then what I want to do is I want to go folders, all your designs. I want to take this one. I want to move that there. I want to delete. Hopefully this pulls in. Open up that, open up that, open up that. How does that look? Looks fine. Pull that down. That looks fine. Okay, let's hope this just pops in then. Oh, I think it's going to fit. I think it's going to fit. Cool. That's going to fit, but I'm going to want that play button ideally in the middle. Ish. Is that going to pull too much? Nah, it's pulling too much. So what I'll do is back. Pull that out a little more. Over. That looks fine. That looks fine. Cool. I'm going to use that. That's me, so I'm going to download. Go back to my landing page builder once that's downloaded. Cool. Downloaded. Back into here. Back to the landing page builder. I'm gonna take downloads. It was this one. I'm gonna open. I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna close that. So that's that there. Then what I want to do is I just want to change this copy to this. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that there. I'm going to put that there. And that should automatically change. Cool. And then I'm going to jump back in here. Oh, this might not fit. Let's see. Let's see. Don't want to make too many drastic changes. There. And what I'll do is I'll just do that, pull that in, and I'll just pull that in, and I'll just pull that in. Cool. That's it. looking nice. So all I have to do now is I have to change all the links. So all the clickable links on here, I need to change them to my click URL. So what I'll do is I'll head over to volume, go and grab my click URL. So I'll go over here, head into volume, go into settings, tracking URL, copy. We're going to go back to landing page builder, page info, destination, change links, links updated. Cool. I want to save that. Saved. And I want to publish. So it should give me the link. Cool. And I'll publish. Give me the link. Template saved. Give me the link. Cool. All good to go. So I'm going to keep that because I'm going to need it. I'm going to close that window. I still need that. I'm going to keep that for one of my headlines. Cool. So let's go and take a look at the steps. Let's go and dive back in and take a look at the steps that we are at now. So here we are here. Where are we? We're in step 2. We have started to build the funnel. We have done the landing page. So images and headlines. Okay, so what we need to do is images and headlines. So headlines, I'm going to go and box that off now, okay? So I'm just going to box that off now because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rip this here. The natural way to supercharge and maintain a healthy brain and vision. So I'm just going to change that up a little bit there. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do, could your vision be the root cause of, could your blurred vision, does that make sense? Blurred vision. Natural way improvements. Could vision troubles, I'm going to use that. Could unclear vision be the root cause of an underlying brain disorder. Can spell. Could unclear vision be the root cause of a brain disorder? Unclear. Could unclear vision. As you could see, this is not my most best headline copy I've ever wrote, but when I do this, it obviously take a lot more time. I'm just doing it because I'm obviously for the sake of this video. Could unclear vision be the, I'll do blurred. I'm thinking unclear, blurred. Does that make more sense? Blurred. Could blurred vision be the root cause of an underlying brain disorder? Cool. Okay, so then what I need to do is I need to go and find some images. So with this angle that's on this lander, so with the angle that I've got on the lander, it's basically giving me the creative that I'm going to go for. So I'm going to go and try and look for creatives that are just like that. So I'm just going to go and see if I could find some stuff that looks like that. So brain scan, images. One thing I do have to do is, and I've actually skipped this part, is, which is quite critical and don't want to waste time, which I was about to do there, was when you're coming up with your images, always take time on your images. But one thing that you need to bear in mind is what the actual image dimensions are for your traffic source, okay? So I could have went away here, say for example I'm building out a campaign, I could have went away and found 100 images and then they could all be in different dimensions, and then I go away to upload them to the traffic source and find that they're all wrong. I could have had some killer images in there and then they don't actually work with the traffic source. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to skip ahead and then jump to the traffic source, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out the dimensions of the creatives so I can know what to look for when looking for creatives. So I'm going to do that here. So I'm in Engageya, I'm going to create a new campaign. So I need to get to the creative part, so I'm going to half set up this campaign, obviously, because I'm just going to go revision demo campaign. Brand name, so this is just going to be like Healthy Vision. Trends, news, category, health, language, English, start date, cool, CPC, so obviously I'm going to pick my country before I do my CPC, United States, it's just came up, perfect. CPC, we start here, clicks, daily budget, I'm going to go 250 a day, total budget, let's just say I'm going to do £5 grand. So I don't want to do mobile, I'm just going to run desktop, frequency capping, I'm just going to leave that at 3 every 24 hours, and I'm just going to go to next. So here, cool, so images, 600 by 500, okay, cool, so I've established that, so when I'm looking for images, I know that they need to be 600, 500, so what I'm going to do is I would jump back into Canva, I would do that, jump here, and I would just go 600, 500, so I know it has to pull in here, whatever I grab my image, so I know it has to fit the dimensions of that for when, so like I'm looking for something like this, oh that one's nice, what's the dimensions here, oh, maybe too small, let's give it a try, save image as, revision 1, save, sales, images, upload, downloads, revision 1, upload, let's see how that works. It's actually working out not too bad. Cool. It's actually working out not too bad. So I'm going to download that there. I'm going to download that there. PNG. Cool. Okay, good. So that's where we're at. So obviously when I'm doing this, I'm going to be finding more creatives. I'm going to go into Canva. I could maybe do something like a split. I can do like a 50-50 split. I could do like something along the lines of like I can take that there and I can do like grab that there, maybe pull that in there and then come up with the angle of like I can jump that in there like that, pull that in and then come up with an angle of say, maybe actually I might have one from a previous campaign. Like so this, I can maybe pull that and then see how that works in. Like I can go the angle of like so that there, I can like split that and then use that as a creative, and then I could use that as like I can then in one of my headlines I could actually go with a different angle and then say something like could this simple morning trick help restore your vision? And then obviously that would back in Canva I could split that with like something to do with an eye or something, like I'll just quickly go and find something like, or you could just say like I'll just say weird things over eyes. But weird. Like I could do something like, just looking for like an eyeball, eyeball. Okay, see, what do people use like to get the bags out with their eyes? What do they use again? Bags over eyes. Not to get them out. It's like, what is it? Like, yeah, like something like that. Tea bag over eyes. This is quite cool. I like this. Okay. I like that actually. Cool. So what I'll do is I'll save that. Save image as, just to give you an example, revision 2. Probably spelled that wrong, but just for examples. So what I could do is I can delete that and I can actually use that as an image as itself, to be honest. It's actually quite good enough. Did that save revision 1? That never saved, did it? Cancel. Did that save? Oh no, it never saved. There's one. Save. Revision 2. Save. Upload. Downloads. I never saved either, did it? I never saved either. What is going on today? Let's go. Okay, fair enough. You get the point though, you know what I mean. These actually would be good images just on their own, but the whole point I was trying to make was you can split, so you could do like a split here. So like, say for example you were running like a tinnitus offer, you could just do like, you could do the split and do it like that. And then come up with it that way, so it's like suggesting that this would be this, and then obviously use the headline. So that's just another way that you can use. So coming back to the funnel, we have done all the steps here, found an image, we've got the headlines. Now what we need to do is go and set everything up in the tracker. So what we'll do is we will head over to volume, we'll go and start setting everything up in the tracker. So here we are here, we're inside our tracker, and what we need to do is we obviously need to add in the affiliate network and we need to add in the traffic source. So how would you do that? So simply what you would do is, Volume's got integrations with most traffic sources and most affiliate networks. So what you do is you just click on affiliate networks, click on create affiliate network. You'd find your affiliate network, so you're using Max Bounty, if you're using Click Dealer, if you're using Affiliates, like any of these ones here, Add Combo and stuff, all of them here, Add Combos there. Clickbank, so what you do is just click on Clickbank, click on next, the parameters are going to come up, then the integration is going to be set, and you're all good to go. Exactly the same with traffic sources. Volume's got traffic integrations with most traffic sources, so what you would do is you would just find your traffic source that we're going to be using. So obviously we're going to be using this one. I'll just show you for example purposes. I'm not going to do it because we've already got it set in, so it's going to give you the parameters that you need, and you're just going to save it, and then that's you good to go. So what do we need to do then to create the campaign? Us as the affiliate. So once we've done that, what we need to do is add in the offer URL, add in a lander, and then create a flow of traffic, and I'll explain why you need a flow of traffic in a second. So what we'll do is we'll head over here to offers, okay? What we'll do is we'll go create offer. I'm going to go here in this workspace. Affiliate network is Clickbank. So we're going to be using Clickbank, and the country is United States. I'm going to call this Revision YouTube Demo. Now I need my offer URL. So what is that? That is the VSL that I took from here. And just make sure it's got your hop. Just make sure it's got your what you would do is you would go here, and you would just grab your affiliate ID, and you would just be YouTube. So it'll just be YouTube test. Create links, so direct link to video, so copy link, and then what you do is you would head over to here, back into volume, drop that in there, make sure you've got your tracking for your click ID, so obviously because the integration's there, it's giving you the click ID, which you'll see here, it's telling you which parameters to put in that's needed. So what you're going to do is you're just going to add that offer in there. Okay, and then once you've added the offer, next thing we need to do is we need to go and add in the lander. So what we'll do is we'll add in the lander. We will create lander. We will put it in this workspace, the same as the other one. We're going in the United States. And what we're going to do is we're going to add in the offer lander URL, which is this one here. So we're going to take that, I'm going to grab that, I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to pop that in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to verify this page. So volume is going to verify that this has got my click URL added onto this landing page, which is basically saying it's good to go. Okay, it's like it's volumes checked out, it's made sure the click URL, my click URL that's assigned to me is on this landing page. It's good to go, it's good to save, good to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that. Actually, what we called it, we called it anything. That'll be funny trying to find it again, wouldn't it? Revision YouTube Demo Lander 1. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to save that. I can't have a space in it. I'm going to save that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a flow. So this is the reason I'm going to create a flow. The reason I'm going to create a flow is, when it loads, is I'm going to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in United States, and I'm going to call this revision flow. That's a revision YouTube demo flow. Okay, I'm going to copy that, and then what I'm going to do is keep it on the same workspace, double meta fresh, new path, and I'm going to call the path same path, no spaces, double meta fresh. So what I'm going to do is revision and then revision. So the reason that I want to create a flow of traffic is because when it comes into my campaign, right, what I want to do is I want to start split testing landers and stuff. So if I want to grab another lander in here, like create another lander and landerize, grab the URL, I can just pop it in here, and volume's going to equally distribute the traffic evenly. Same with me an offer, like, so I might be on Clickbank, okay, and I might be running a Clickbank offer, and I find that the refunds are starting to get out of hand. So what I might do is I might go up to another network that's got a similar offer, similar VSL. Instead of just changing the whole campaign and having to start a new campaign, I can just drop in the new offer into here, or I can split test the offer to begin with, and then split test the two of them and see if the refund rate, what the refund's like with Clickbank. Because although they do have great upsells, which is awesome, they do have some things can have quite a high refund rate, depending on the type of offer that you're running, of course. But that's the reason why we want to create a flow of traffic, so we're in full control. We can add and remove landers at our leisure. So I'm going to save that flow. Then what we need to do is create the campaign. So we'll create the campaign, create, simple. I'm going to, this workspace here, traffic sources, Engageya. We're going to United States. We're going to call this revision YouTube demo campaign. So cool. Now the flow that I just created, I want to add that to this. I want to add that to this campaign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click flow, and then I'm going to go here. I'm just going to click revision. So that's that flow added into this campaign URL. So that's all tracked. And then what I need to do is just hit save, and it's going to take me through to this campaign URL. So now I've got my campaign URL. What I have to do is I have to go back into. So I'll just take you just so you can remember. So now what we've done is we've set up the campaign in the tracker. So now what we need to do is set up the campaign in Engageya. So then what we'll do is we've done all the steps. We've done step 1, step 2, step 3. So now we'll head back into the traffic source, and we're going to finish completing the steps for setting up the campaign in Engageya. So as you can see, that's us back here in Engageya, and here we go. So what we're getting here is obviously we've taken you through the first couple of steps because we had to do that initially, which was earlier in the video. We had to initially do that because we needed to know the dimensions for our creatives. So we've went through that, we've selected the targeting, we've selected the device type that we're doing, we've selected our CPC bid, we know we're going for a CPC model, we're running a native traffic, and we also kept our scheduling at 24 hours a day. And we set the frequency capping at 3. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to upload the image. So that was this one. Make sure it's right dimensions. It's not that one. It's this one. So make sure it's the right dimensions. Yep, so it's that one. Cool, so we've got that there, and then we've got our title. So obviously I want that title to match my... I want my title to match that there, and the click URL is my actual campaign URL. So copied, head back into here, and boom, add creative. So if I wanted to add in more creatives, I can go ahead and I can go and do that. I can go and add in more creatives. I can go and create more creatives, and which I would obviously do because I want to go and split test and stuff. And what I would then do is I would just hit confirm and proceed. And then what that's going to do is that's going to take that off to the moderation team. The moderation team is going to then approve it or disapprove it. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to start running my campaign. So that's everything that we've been through on those steps and setting up this native advertising campaign with Clickbank on a Nutra offer with the native advertising platform Engageya. So we found an offer within Clickbank. We then built the funnel, we went into Landerize, we found some images, we got a headline. Then what we've done is we went away and set the campaign up in the tracker, and we set the campaign up in Engageya. So the 4 steps that we need to do for setting up a native advertising campaign, we went through and took it in step by step and got them all completed. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video of me build a native advertising campaign with a Nutra product from Clickbank on the native advertising traffic source Engageya. If you are running native traffic, maybe you're thinking about running native traffic, maybe you are running native traffic and you're coming up with some issues and you're maybe needing some help, go ahead and leave a little comment in the comment section below. Myself or anyone from the agency will get back to each and every single comment. If you did like the video, you found any value from it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, as we're posting videos each and every single week. Hit that little bell icon so you get notified each and every time we post a video. If you do want to know more about our agency, what we offer with all our services, stuff like courses, consulting, coaching, all these different things, if you want to go ahead and book in your free strategy call, just click the little link in the description below, and myself or one of the team will be there to take you on the call, and we will see you on the call. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I will catch you in the next one.